What's up, guys? Welcome to the Zone 18 podcast. It's your boy Ahmad. As always, we have the lovely, the magnificent Rainy Days with us here from the Level Up podcast. I know that's the old name, but you guys just keep leveling up each and every time. So I got to give that respect where it's due. Go ahead and give us your little thing.
Hey guys, my shirt is speaking out right now, but the Ron Soldier's not happy with this green screen. Maybe I turn the brightness down on the light a little bit. But I'm Rainy Days from the Level Podcast. We do geek pop culture, and I have Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. I'm always in somebody's algorithm, fucking up the matrix. But yeah, as always, I'm rocking out with Zone 18 so we can talk all things WWE, the good, the bad, the ugly, because nothing
And
like
all
being a WC fan.
No, not like being a WWE fan. That is for sure. I mean, recently though, between last week's SmackDown and this week's Raw, we've been eating a little bit. I can't even lie to you. I can't even say that we haven't been eating because we've been eating. We've been getting some good stuff. Speaking of Raw, SmackDown, we're gonna get into that recap there, where we had the MFTs beat Damian Priest and R-Truth in a WWE Tag Team match. I mean, not really a surprise there. The MFTs, they some bad motherfuckers out there. Shout out to those Samoans, even though I'm tired of seeing Samoans a little bit, but yeah, it's sad that R-Truth and Damian Priest
Yeah,
aren't champions
all
anymore.
the
But
archers talk about it. I don't really care about Damien. I don't really care for Damien Priest. So, like, I just say it like that, but he's boring to
it,
me.
it is what it is. I mean, but I gotta give shout out to Damian Priest because he also did finally get into a video game, Marvel Rivals. He plays the Hood, so shout out to him on that one for his little voice acting there and that. They said, hey, you don't got a title no more, so go do some other stuff and get us some more, bring us some more money, some more revenue in.
Revenue.
And then we also had Blake Monroe and Gilia attack each other before their match. Well, I was like, okay,
Then that
they
girl Gillian, like Gillian Allen.
was straight just
Her
beating
name,
her.
they gonna get a bar for that. Her name is Julia.
Julia, sorry, listen, I'm terrible with names. I'm bad with
Yo,
names.
yo,
Don't
my
cross up on me.
God.
Yeah, listen, it's been a while. All right, give me some slack. I'm not good here. We good, but names is not my thing. So listen, they about to get you for dropping that camera. Though.
Oh, I left myself off the screen.
And then after that happened, you had the United States champion. Just doesn't even feel right saying that right now. Baron Corbin, he denied Trick Williams a title match, which little I say little Uzi, little Yachty took some little bit exception to that. Listen, just last week I had to listen to a little Uzi come out of a walkout song, so it was still bopping in my head. Also, listen to that at work. Shout out to Uzi.
Camera is not working today. Oh my God. All right.
It's all
Let
right.
me
It's all right. We can
we'll get it
this
together.
this stuff can get edited out a little bit. It's all right.
Lock myself off the screen.
just just for a second. But yeah, no, Baron Corbin telling Trick Williams like, "Hey, I'm not giving you a rematch for the title." He said you don't really deserve it. Little Yachty took exception to that and say, "You know what? We got this kendo stick right here. I'm gonna start hitting you with it. Beat your ass."
Yep, and now they got a match at Sunday night main event. What else can we waste our money on this week?
But anywho,
Match between Lil Yachty and Baron Corbin. Like, just give my man Trick back his belt. Like, I don't
at
understand
this
the
point,
problem. Like, we
listen,
don't with the
you
belt.
spent too much money on that fur belt for Trick not to have it, for somebody else to have it, for not to be switched out. So at least give him it back. But
Got fake Undertaker over here be trying to be the American badass on the fight. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
listen, but you got to remember before he was the American Badass before, and then he stopped that and went back to the Undertaker. So he said, you know what? I'm not wrestling anymore. I can still be the American Badass if I want to. But hey,
yeah, I would have. If I was Undertaker, I'd come out and kick that dude off that belt, off that fight. This is my shit. No one does this for me. Think of something else.
go find something else to ride on. You can't ride on my bike. This is mine. He could be like, give me that. Nobody told you to do that. I've been here for too many years for me not to ride my motorcycle around here. If you don't get off my thing.
Like,
But then we had Lash Legend defeating some Tiffany Stratton again. Names not working out for me right now because I'm just trying to get through this recap so we can get to our main event topics. and everything like that. Honestly, that match though for itself wasn't too bad. And then we also seen Chelsea Green come out to kind of help Tiffany up because she's like, "Man, you getting your ass whooped. So let me come out with this kendo stick and
But wait,
do some
wait,
work."
wait. Rewind, reverse, flip
Mm.
it, and reverse it.
Go ahead.
You you missed the important part of SmackDown was Chelsea Green, her and Nick opening in the
That is
questions
true.
about
That is true.
herself.
That is
So
true. I apologize. Yeah, they did.
yeah.
That was a good little debate they have there. I mean,
So how do you feel? Do you feel like she should relinquish the belt?
it it is really to me. It depends on like how severe the injury is. Like if she can keep going through it until at least like a PLE, then let her keep the belt. I don't see why not. I mean, we see champions sit around. I'm talking about you, Liv Morgan, not defending the belt or anything like that. Just hold on to it. I mean, so what's the point of Chelsea not doing that at this point? Yes, we know she's hurt and everything like that, but as Chelsea said before, she's fought through injuries and everything like that to get where she is. So I say let her fight for it. Let her lose it in a champion way and then give it to somebody else. You're going to give it to somebody else, but don't just relinquish it because at that point it was like what was the point of putting it on her if we're just going to make her drop it to no one but just relinquish it if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, for all that, they could have just made Rhea relinquish the belt, but.
Exactly.
I don't know, it's definitely interesting because obviously she's not supposed to wrestle. Like
Yeah.
her injury, orbital fractures, which she
Mm.
has, like that's a very severe injury. Like you're not really supposed to do anything that can cause more damage. Because
Or-
if you break your face more, that's it. Like and you gotta do
exactly.
so.
I mean,
But
get her a mask.
I know that we're gonna probably get to that later when we talk about some of the spoilers for SmackDown because she does have a match in this week's SmackDown, but she has the Tiffany Stratton match, but yeah, so, but it's just like I felt for her, like
Mhm.
I felt her, even though whether it was scripted or not, like I felt her plight, like I felt her falling, like what
Yeah.
she said was like probably one of her best promos. Like I
Oh,
know people
100%.
Chelsea, because she's this, she's that, she's too wacky, she's too funny, she's too goofy, she's too all these things, but I think this like she's growing right now as a wrestler because
Mhm.
she's basically saying like, yeah, I'm not about to sit here and let y'all play me. Like
No.
I won this. Like if I had got to physically pop the ring, then I get it. But give me a chance to figure out like this is my time to shine. Like she even had like
Exactly.
the shirt was like implement the word permanent with running. I like that. Like
Yeah.
but of course anytime it's somebody else's time to shine, fucking career killer bitch ass had to come out and put his 2 cents.
Listen, when I seen Gunther come out, I'm like, brother, give it up. Like you're not about to put Chelsea out. I mean,
Like
like
you about to take Chelsea's belt?
you gotta take her career. You gonna be a women's champion now? Like is this what we gotta do to get gold? We gotta go to the women's division? Like, come on now.
Put him in the match.
And then you seen what happened. Her husband came out there.
And now
I
he wins it.
listen. At first, when I first saw it, I'm like, oh, he about to come out and do something. He gonna really stand up for his woman. Wrong. Now he hurt. It's like Jesus.
Like he about to do something. Like they both about to be on the couch at this point. Come
Yeah,
SummerSlam, they about to be watching on injury reserve from the couch. Like
get
they about,
getting a minimal paycheck because they watch it from the sideline. But
like what are you doing? Like but yeah, that was we had to talk
that
about.
was yeah. We did definitely have to talk about that. Speaking of things, we definitely got to talk about though too. That CM Punk and Kevin Owens match. How did I'm gonna ask you? How did you feel about that match from beginning to end of it?
So I want to go. Let me go from end to beginning
Yeah,
because
yeah, of course.
I knew, we all knew Sami Zayn, aka Wani Zayn, was going to come out. It was just a matter of time, right?
Hmm.
And I think the thing that makes me so mad is that they was actually like having a pretty great match. Like they didn't
Hmm.
need. It kind of felt like if you think about what just happened, SummerSlam. You
Yep.
know, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. Like people was waiting for somebody to come out, but they didn't. They cooked. They didn't really need some. They could have used somebody to come out, but they didn't need it. This match didn't need interference. Like it
Hmm.
really was annoying that Sami Zayn was out there. Like I get why he was out there. Don't get me wrong. Sammy went completely heel. He a heel at this point. Like
Yeah.
I compared him, I think, 2 episodes to Mankind. Like, Mick Foley, like he's in his like Mankind era. Like
Yep.
he put a belt to everybody's face. You get a belt. You get a belt. Like it was fucking
He
them up
thought
with the
he was Oprah giving out belts to people. You get hit with a belt. You get hit with a belt. You down there in the crowd, you can get hit with a belt.
Like it wasn't even Trout. As the CM Punk even know he probably don't even know he won. Like,
No, he
so
don't remember.
but other than that, like the match itself was a good match. I love the fact that CM Punk was kind of like laughing at Kevin Owens through this match, like not taking him serious because it
Mhm.
definitely made CM Punk is a great bad guy, bad guy. Like
Yeah.
basically saying like he can make people hate him, like, or people someone who's wrestling hate him in like the best ways. Like, I think that's
Yeah.
the one thing about him. Like Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, now Kevin Owens, the sheer hatred they feel about CM Punk, it like echoes in their match, and he's just like so fucking unserious. Still don't give a fuck.
No.
Still is here to
Phil
keep.
Phil does not care. I think that what's is what makes it best because Phil's like, listen, I'm gonna go out here and give 100% at all times. That's just who I am as a wrestler, which we all appreciate that. Don't get me wrong. Yes, when he was having his feud with Roman, I was saying stuff about Phil, but also at the same time too, I respect him as a wrestler because he goes out and he does his thing. He comes out, he gives 100%, 110% of his matches, and he doesn't take any crap. Like he will cut a promo on you to make you sit there and go, damn, that was a good promo. At the same time, he will back it up. He will back it up too to be like, oh man, he can actually back this up, him, even with time catching up to him with some moves and everything like that, because he is getting older. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat and say he's not getting older. He is getting older, so he can't move like the CM Punk in the past, but he still fights like the CM Punk in the past, so it works itself out really well in his matches. And I do like how you brought up too the fact that he was just laughing at Kevin Owens, like he was not taking Kevin Owens seriously, but I think that's what made it even better in that match too, is him not taking him serious because Kevin's over here like, oh, so now you not only you're not taking me seriously, you're gonna sit here and laugh in my face. It brought out that fire in him where we need to see from fight Owens fight. It brought that side of him out again. And then yeah, going to the whole Sami Zayn thing. Listen, yeah, at this point, Sammy is a heel. Heel through he turned on his best friend again, which they've had this thing going back and forth where they're friends, then they're enemies, then they're friends again, then they're enemies. It's just gonna be one of those things with them. But now with him getting involved with CM Punk, I really do think that they're gonna he's trying to mix himself into it to make it a triple threat, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I don't really think Sammy needs to be in another match. I think he needs to do like how everyone else does, battle himself back up, let us see this heel turn. But at the same time, it's kind of working because he's throwing himself in there. It's like, hey, don't forget about me. I'm still here, and I can make both of your lives very terrible very fast because he feels like that's what he deserves. He deserves to be champion. So I'm not mad about it. I like that Sammy is finally going to a heel phase because yes, he has been a baby face for majority of his career, which has worked for him in the past. But at the same time, I would say going back to when he was kind of the comic relief of the bloodline, him being a heel though worked itself better. It made people go, man, we want to see more of Sammy. So I want to see more of Sammy as a heel. I just don't want him to cry about it every 30 seconds. That's the only part, like you're saying, that I'm getting tired of it is the crying of it because it's like you don't need what is the crying about? If you go out there, beat everybody up, show them that, hey, I'm here. This is what I want to do. I don't care who I got to go through to get it. I'm happy with that. But when you're sitting there saying, oh, it should be me, it should be me, it kind of makes me go at the same time, like, yeah, it should be you. But if this is how you're going to be when you become a champion, it's just whine about it until you get to that point. It reminds me of Gunther a little bit. And that's like, the same reason why I'm having a hard time with him because he just comes out every day. It's like, oh, I deserve to be this. I deserve to be that. Then prove it to us. Don't just say that you deserve to be go do something that's gonna make us go, yeah, he needs to be in that match. And I think with that though, Sammy did kind of put himself into it as like a I'm going to be in this match one way or the other. So we might see a triple threat match come out of that between those three. And just know, even though Kevin Owens doesn't like CM Punk, I feel like they will jump Sami Zayn because now they both hate him.
Yeah, I mean, just to comment on a couple things you said.
Yeah.
I don't. I know a triple threat is inevitable because that's how WWE operates and that's how they write. But I really don't want to see a triple threat because triple threats work in Sami Zayn's favor. And the reason why all the triple threats he's been in over like the last, that's how he won the title. So like all
Yeah.
like all the triple threats he's been in has been in his favor, and he's never been like the guy that they're like attacking. So if they take what you're saying, like, and they jump him, obviously it may be hard because they also hate each other. But
Mm,
it's also given like he's scared of CM Punk because this is the person that took your belt. Like you have yet to and like directly call him out for a rematch.
mm-hmm.
Everybody's been suggesting it, and then you're like, "Oh, let me fight Kevin Owens so I can become the number one contender." Or no, I should be. No, why won't you just go head up with CM Punk? Like, what's that?
Yeah.
What's that saying? Like, what's going on? So I
I
kind of want to see him get his ones with that. But if they do a triple threat and they do it probably like at this point, it might be Money in the Bank because I don't know if they're going. I mean, it might be at Sunday Night Main Event.
I
They
think
normally only do like
yeah,
4 minutes on Sunday Night Main Event,
yeah.
right?
I think if they do like just 4 like 5 matches at the most, they don't do that many on the Saturday main events. But I feel like if you're gonna do it, make it at a Money in the Bank. Do not make it at a Saturday main
Mm,
event because it's like you need to let this build up. Let it build up some more. Yeah, like I said, I don't want to hear him cry all the time, but if you try to just throw it in so quickly and everything, it's like that hype that you're building towards it right now of like inevitably being a triple threat kind of gets squandered because you're just trying to throw it together so quickly. So like let it still build up, but don't just go, all right, you know what? We're just gonna throw him in there real quick just because that's what's hot right now. Like it it don't work out that well when they do that.
yeah, yeah, definitely. I definitely agree with that. And I think they need to make Sammy kind of work for it a little bit. Like, I mean, I definitely can see them probably letting him have a match with Kevin Owens first
Mhm.
and then lead into the triple threat. But I don't know. It needs to be something like I don't know. I'm just not feeling Sami Zayn right now. Like I love the heel part, like I said, the whining part is kind of like really, and then him also
It's
talking to the old rump on the log to sit back there and do nothing but collect paychecks every week.
why is
Like,
he still there?
why are you still there? Like, there's some people that want their job and
And you just sitting there just planking all over the place. Like what
over
is
there
this?
being a fucking tablecloth for something somebody don't even use. Like, I don't like,
Like his
but
wife is doing more than him, and that's just crazy. Like
more, more, even more.
more.
She's doing more than him. Like even CM Punk was like, "We still doing this? Like we
Like
still doing any of this? Like what's going on?
just
Like
bring back Johnny wrestling. Do not. We don't. We try to see a Johnny planking. We want Johnny wrestling like that.
yeah, like I would like to see like if they did have a triple threat, that maybe he gets up and he go like at any point in time he could have got the fuck up and went to help Sammy, and that's what I've
Literally
been waiting for. Like him to kind of like, oh
do
Sammy
something.
needs help, he's getting jumped, like go
Like
go.
go help him do something.
Do something else, like anything else. Like it's a running stick that I'm kind of like over. So
I think everyone can agree on that. We're just kind of over that running stick because at first when it first happened, okay, yeah, it was kind of funny. It's like, oh man, he lost his will to wrestle. Now he's just laying around. He's moping around. It's kind of funny. It's like, man, it's all right. You lost your tag team partner. You lost your will, but now it's getting kind of sad to a point where I'm like, brother, please do something or just go back to NXT or go somewhere else. Like, give us something. Don't just lay there all day.
mm, yep, it's something. Or you go to the next person if your contract got mysteriously not up for renewal.
Hmm.
Because they do
And
something.
and then you wonder why you don't got a job because you kind of just lay it around. But now we're getting into last night's Raw, and we got to start it off with that Uso challenging LA Knight and Solo Sikoa. which I can't believe the words about to come out of my mouth right now. But Solo, I'm loving you right now, big dog. I'm loving everything about you right now, from the pew pews to everything like that. I'm glad you changed the suit out, so you're not just wearing the red anymore. You had a white one, now you got a black one. Like you're
Evolving.
throwing the fist out there.
Yeah, he evolving
It,
as a
he's
villain.
evolving as a villain, but he's working it so well with his jokes and just his timing, the way he can just piss his brothers off. His I mean, like we were talking about this before we even started the podcast and everything like that. This man's out here just hitting the matrix on Jay's warning shot. He just, I was like, oh yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, he is pissing them off. This is great. like,
So bad.
like it is so bad to the point where you could like when they panned that camera back at them, they were sitting there like, is this nigga serious right now? Is this man serious?
Man, serious right now. Even LA Knight surely enjoyed the fact that he was just pissed off. Like,
To a point where he broke character twice, where we heard Solo Sokoa hitting the yeah. He said, "It's like all right, I gave you two. I can't give you any more of those, but I gave you two." Like it just,
he
I
was
didn't.
like, shit. That's what made it even. I think that's what made it matter because LA Knight and Solo was like, "Oh, kumbaya, like yeah, thanks for coming to help me out, no problem." And they doing their little promo back and forth about a
And
care in the world. Like,
if you'd have told me like 2 months ago that LA Knight and Solo Sokoa would be mission this well together, I would have been like, yeah, okay, you 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 lied to me. But right now with those two together, with the comedy they're bringing into it, and just making Jay and Jimmy just the maddest. Oh, it is just working so well to a point where I want to see more. I don't need to see them in a tag team, but I want to see them doing promos together because that shit is just great.
yeah, like and so Sokoa, like him doing the thing where he's coming from out of the crowd, and he's literally like it's like kind of like watch like your mama, like man, it's like they said one thing, he coming right back, like he's
Yeah,
not letting up at all, and I love it. Like he's literally breaking everybody's breaking character around him. Like you can see the amount of people laughing or trying to laugh when he's like in mid match. like, like what? Like it is like I was telling you, we talking about this off camera. Like
mm,
I'm not a Soul Sokoa fan. I did find him annoying when he was doing the MFTs. I didn't really
yeah,
care for that shit. But this right here, it is not that because he's going against the bloodline or because he's going against Roman. I mean, it probably makes it better because that's his family, so he can kind of know he can push himself to that limit.
yeah.
But it's the fact that he's able to stand on there on his own. And this is something the WWE did with him, they should have did with Jacob. I felt
Mm,
like they pushed Jacob too fast onto Roman. Jacob was cooking.
yeah,
We was talking about him like he was like, and they kind of just make it's not always a great idea to default the bloodline. Sometimes they
no,
fall shadow to it. And I think Solo's constant combativeness, like that little brother or sister just don't want to do what you tell them to do, like
mhm,
it works for him. Like, and it definitely helps him pop. Like he getting merch again. Like you said, we changing the suits, like people
yeah.
are quoting him,
People are loving
probably
them.
like he went viral on Monday. Like I
He
made a
did.
video with the Matrix. Some people got him in like to do the Matrix and that level of caliber, especially knowing the Matrix is, and literally do it.
And
Like,
not just do it, but do it to a point where everyone in there is just like having a great time with it. I think it is really working well. And I think I like what you brought up to him with them MFTs and everything like that. I think the problem was when it came to that with Solo is they try to make him into a leader, and him being a just Solo by himself, like he's gonna
it's
go out there and do everything. It's working better because he can be himself. He doesn't have to be a leader. He doesn't have to be a general. He can be Solo. He can be the guy cracking jokes, be the guy doing the things like you said, coming out of the crowd, just going viral and everything like that. And it's letting him also as a character open up more because now we're seeing another side of Solo that a couple years ago we didn't see. Like, remember when he first came in, he wasn't speaking, he wasn't talking. He when he finally cut his first promo was against John Cena, and even John Cena was like, "That's all you got to say. That's it." So from watching him go from there to where he's cutting promos now to where it's like it's going viral, I think it is working well for him. I think he needs to stay on this course. They need to keep him on this course. Don't try to make him jump back into the bloodline and everything like that. I get it. Yes, it's the bloodline. They made you so much money in the past 4 years and everything like that with them just being a group of being a faction. But it works so well at him going against them because he knows all their little antics, all the little ticks that can really push their buttons, and it's working really well to a point where I don't want to see him back in the bloodline. I'd rather see him do his own thing and be his own person than jump back to the family because, like you said before, it's I think it's the problem and the hardest part about it is with the bloodline. When it first came out, it was like, okay, this is cool because it gave everyone a little bit moment to shine because they're under Roman. But the problem now too is they're under Roman, and he's Roman Reigns. He's always going to be Roman Reigns. He's going to be that tribal chief. I understand that portion of it, but when you're in Roman's shadow, it's kind of hard to get out. It's almost like the being in the Rock's shadow back in the day. It was hard to get out of his shadow and everything like that because he was so big to a point where it was like it doesn't work as well. And that's the thing that we're seeing with Jacob is, like you say, he was hot, he was on fire, and then you pushed him into the bloodline. Now all of a sudden, Jacob's just a background character. The only time that we hear him say anything is when he's in the back calling Jay a punk ass.
He made sure to make sure he get one of those a week.
One a week.
One a week.
And it's like it's so funny that he gets him in one a week too, because it's only to Jay. Like when he sees Jimmy, he's like, "I don't take orders from you, and especially don't take orders from your punk ass, Jay." It's like,
I know he all like my. He said my Father says you got. He was looking at him like, and then Jimmy like, yeah. I'm like, yo, if y'all shut the. I would have bitch slapped you at that point, like but
I would have called you a punk ass about it. And it's like, and speaking on the Usos too, like it's hard to really sit back and watch the Usos go back into that bloodline state because when Jay was by himself, yeah, he needed to get his cardio up. That was 100% still the truth. I still feel like, but when he was by himself, he was working. It was great. Everyone loved him. Like
my glasses not out here, but I love main event.
Yeah, we all were out here just yeeting. Now we don't even yeet no more. Like I haven't seen a yeet in a minute. The only last time I seen a yeet was Solo yeeting. I'm like, what is going on here? Like, like I said, I get it. You want the bloodline because they are a star attraction, but at the same time, it's hard to get out of that shadow of Roman Reigns because he's gonna be Roman Reigns. He's gonna be that top guy. But let them do their thing. Let them be their own people, and let them do that because it works better for you when they're that versus when they're in the bloodline. Like we should really at this point leave the bloodline in the past and let them just be their thing. Like, and that's all I can really say on that because if I keep going into this, we're gonna just keep rolling into that topic.
I just wanted to say, before we move on to the next topic, just kind of go back to something
Mhm.
because I wanted to like draw the correlation between like Solo and John Cena
Mhm.
because it's interesting you said that because it's almost kind of like they, like you said, they tried to make Solo basically be a copy and paste of Roman on SmackDown
Yep.
is what they tried to do. And just like John Cena when he first was introduced, he really didn't have anything to say. People didn't know who he was. But
Mhm.
it wasn't until we got the John Cena Thugonomics where people started to buy into the stick. It was funny, it was different. And he's doing a lot of the same things, John, in his way.
Yeah.
Breaking the fourth wall, involving the audience, making jokes, doing rhymes, bringing unlikely people together. And I think that is a perfect thing for him to have. Like if they give him this John Cena like adaptation, like that will allow Solo to become a superstar just as big as Roman Reigns, just like The Rock was just as big as John Cena. They're both two
100%.
icons in their own, but we don't have we can put them on the same pedestal.
Yeah.
And I'm a big Rock fan, but I can't say 100% without saying, well, John Cena is better than The Rock or The Rock is better than John Cena. Like, so
And that's a debate that could go for hours on those two. Like right there, like they're both really up here because they made wrestling better in their own ways. From The Rock when he was first coming through, from the Rocky chance everything to John Cena, like you said, the Doctor of Thugonomics to Super Cena. So it's like you can debate that all you want, but I do like that they are making Solo like a kind of like a John Cena adaptation where he's throwing everything together and it's working really well to a point where we're like, we want to see more of him. But
mhm,
I say we can be on that topic for hours. But
yeah.
the next part we had Stephanie Valkyr versus Roxanne Perez, where Stephanie defeated
Ooh, that's
Roxanne. With,
second to the Oh, Stephanie! Man, what you been eating cornbread, girl? Cause I ain't
corn
doing nothing going
cornbread, tacos, empanadas, you name it, she was probably eating it. But it's really funny though. That you brought that's the first part you brought up because like you said, shout out to your plug and everything like that. I was scrolling through my TikTok and everything like that too before we were getting everything started. And it made me laugh because you're like, she's been gone for 4 months and you can't tell that she's been gone for 4 months. Like
on.
it does not look like she's been gone for 4 months. Like she's been here week by week by week. The way she was moving in the ring, the way she was fighting and everything like that, it almost was like you sit there and go, was she really gone for 4 months? Was it really four
Yeah.
months? It was like 2 weeks at this point because she did not miss a beat in that match. I think that was a
Mm-mm.
great match between those two. Yeah, we already knew when we seen um Raquel and we seen Liv Morgan out there, there was going to be some interference and everything like that. We already knew that was going to happen. It's the Judgment Day MO at this point. That's what they do. They like to come out and try to cause havoc to get themselves a win and everything like that. But what it also helps out too with them being out there, it lets you bring someone else out as well, and that's when Becky Lynch came out and started putting the smack it down on Liv Morgan.
The smack. She lay up the smacking down on Liv Morgan. I I'm gonna say this. Two things. Even though I want to see Stephanie and Liv have a rematch, I'd be okay with a triple threat. They
Mhm.
gotta let Becky get some of Liv Morgan because those two in ring, I think Liv Morgan is a great, arguably one of the greatest female in ring wrestlers of all time. And same thing with Becky. Like I think they
Yep,
both in ring are such great talent. So I gotta see Lisa go 1-on-1 at least once. I know
hundred
now
percent.
then we can add Stephanie in it and then give us a triple threat that we want because the refreshing thing about Stephanie right here, I wasn't completely sold on her. Like she has the look. And it wasn't the fact that she didn't speak English because, I love Io Scott and who
Yeah,
fuck
and
knows
Io
who
don't speak that much English, anyways.
yeah.
She's getting better with it, but she don't still speak that much English. So
Right. Like, but it is. I get what the buy-in is. Like, it
mhm.
is really magical watching her wrestle.
Yeah,
Like, she is so such a powerhouse.
mhm.
Like, she just be fucking it just up. Like,
And it's funny that you say that too, because when you look at her, like just looking at her from top to bottom, you don't think she's that much of a
yeah,
powerhouse. You kind of think like you think she's more of like a high flyer. She's gonna do a lot of stuff there, but no, she has power, especially in those legs of hers with those kicks and everything like that, and
yeah,
everything she does. Like she has power, so it just makes it like 10 times better because it's like, oh man, she is a complete package. Yeah, did her promos need a little work? Yes, but that's the nature of the game. It's live every week, so every promo is going to be either good or it's going to be a miss. They're not all going to be perfect, but at the same time, she's getting better. She's gotten better on the mic. Her in-ring
yeah.
skills are still as good as they're going to be. So Stephanie's going to be a real problem going forward. As long as she can keep herself up and keep herself healthy, she's going to be a problem in that women's division, and I'm happy for it.
Now, can we talk about the elephant in the room who's named Roxanne Perez? Because what we doing here? Like, what we doing? Like, y'all done changed her little outfit up, added the word prodigal to her butt and shit. Like, nobody, like, what we doing? Because
No,
she
for real.
hasn't won a match in
And
like
it, it's been a while. I think, and that goes back to our previous podcast that we said before, where it was like she needs to be out of the Judgment Day because as long as she's there, she's
they
not going to
both
be winning matches. Yes, her and Raquel. Like, yes, Raquel has a belt right now. Cool, great. But for order for them to work better, they need to be out the Judgment Day.
she gonna keep fighting Sol Ruka every week. That's what she's gonna do with that belt. This is the first time they give Raquel a belt, and they gonna basically what? Just have her fall with walking around. Like
Literally.
I thought this belt was gonna make Raquel feel dominant, like because I think Raquel's a better in ring wrestler than Roxanne. I don't know if it's because of the people they put in Roxanne with, but again, Stephanie been out for 4 months. Roxanne been there every day, and
Mm-hmm.
Stephanie did her in like she had
100%.
her bent over like a chicken wing most of the time. So I'm just trying to figure out maybe it is time for we gonna keep saying it. It's just time to break up the Judgment Day, and somebody got flipped. Somebody
Yeah,
need to flip.
someone's got to do it, and hopefully, it's either Roxanne or it's Raquel or it's both of them. Let them
Both of them.
both,
Just
let them
one.
just live by herself. Let Liv try to figure it out because it's just not working for me. Like none of that, the Judgment Day thing is not working, and I've heard debates about it before too. It's like, well, when Rhea was in the Judgment Day, it works. It's like yes, because Rhea was dominant and she was the leader. I'm going to put in air quotations because you know how they always say they don't have a leader at this point, but now they do. It's Liv Morgan. But it just worked well because it's like we knew she was a powerhouse before, and just with this, it made her even more of a powerhouse. But she was doing it by herself. Yeah, they would be out there support her and everything like that, but you didn't really see them jumping into matches all that much. Versus now, it feels like you see the Judgment Day doing something to halt up a match each and every week, and it's like it does not work. Like if you're gonna have a faction, cool, but don't let it just be a oh this person's about to win. All right, we're gonna do some trickery here so that way they don't get the win, and then oh by the way they still get the win. Now they're just out there just to be out there. It's just not working.
Yeah, I 100% agree. 100% agree.
Speaking of things that did work though, we had Ray Phoenix versus Dragon Lee. I don't know what's up with these luchadors nowadays, but man, when I say
I
these
mean,
boys,
both matches was great. The tournament's been great. I just wish they would have
yeah,
promoted.
no, 100%, they should promote this tournament better. And it's one of those things too where it's like the tournament itself is really good. Each match that's come out every week has been really good, but the promos towards it have not been the greatest. And not to say that they're not promoting it well at the triple A, but the problem is when you put it on Raw and everything too, it's kind of like okay, we're gonna throw this in as a match, but we're not gonna promote it as like, hey, this is this. Yes, I know it's the chance to fight Roman Reigns, and we know that they're not gonna take the belt off of Roman, but at the same time, it's like why make these matches so good if what you're giving us to like try to feel it isn't as good.
Yeah, especially and we all and not to say like that, but I mean, I would be 1,000% surprised if it winds up not being Penta to win this match. But we
Mhm.
all kind of knew that it was going to be Penta.
Yeah.
Penta's gonna win. Like, and that's the other thing is Penta is such a great. Like, I thought he almost. I thought he unalived La Parker with that Mexican disorder. Like, because we ain't seen him after that boy was
Well,
out. He
well,
was.
someone I I saw something that made me laugh too. Someone said, "Shout out to him for fighting with a broken fibia the whole time." Because it's fucking. If you notice, because he has his bones on his suit and everything like that. One of them was facing this way, and then the leg was kind of like turned this way. They're like, "Yeah, he was fighting hurt the whole time." I'm like, "Dog."
Like I was like, God damn! Like I was like, yep, that's the one. Like, and it's just especially with Triple A being a thing in the WWE, verse and them trying to build up Triple Mania. I just felt like they just needed something just to make this kind of like not just another lucha match on Raw. Like
Yeah.
that's kind of how they did. They didn't have any good promo build up. They did the promo like
Mhm.
right before the match, and then we got to the match. So, but I mean, shout! I think that this. the match between him and Ray Phoenix is definitely going to be it's going to be great.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a great match, 100%. But like you said before, they should have promoted this better. I'm kind of just disappointed, but not surprised at the way WWE is promoting it. But at the same time, it's like hopefully when they have another thing like this, where it's like they have another tournament and everything like that, they promote it better, so that way it gets more people to go to watch Triple Mania. Because I've watched a couple of shows there and everything like that, and let me tell you, it is really good. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's not, because it is really good, but I just don't like the way when they get them on the main show that they're not promoting it to be like, hey, you need to go watch this. Like this needs to be a thing, besides just having the luchadors fight in the match. Because then is as if you're a casual, you're sitting there just going, okay, watching two more luchadors fight. If you're not really invested into it, you're just gonna be like, okay, it's just another match.
Yeah. Yep. Very true.
And then we get to Obafemi and Braun Breaker.
You are a angry orange man. Uh, Yo,
Oh,
angry. I know. It be going in on Braun Breaker. Like,
it is so bad. I feel so bad for Braun Breaker at times, but at the same time, it just
over
works
him.
really well.
He don't even speak English that well. You think you think you're the best?
Listen, he was so mad he couldn't even get the English out. That's how upset he was. But I think what's making this like work really well too though is the whole Braun Breaker Paul Heyman thing, because he looked at Paul, he's really was just like, are you gonna sign or are you gonna sign for him? It's like he knows that if
Oh
Oba
no.
wins this match, we all know. Like, yeah, we all know. We're not gonna sit here and sugarcoat and say we all don't know that if Obafemi wins this match, when he wins this match, I'm not gonna say if, when he wins this match, that we know Paul Heyman's gonna be in his corner. And I feel like as Braun Breaker, I would feel some type of way about that, because like you're supposed to be. You told me I was gonna be the next big thing. You're gonna be in my corner now.
Because you can be brought. That's you. I ain't never seen. Yo, bro, he was upset at Seth Rollins, but he was really mad.
Oh, he was furious at Oba to a point where we are sitting there like, dog, like
Yo, Paul Heyman was like, yeah. They were getting like, yo, you
listen,
okay?
listen. Paul was in the corner sitting up there like, what you mad
Paul
at
was
me
over there,
for?
Paul over there sizing up his next contract.
He like
Oh,
he's over here.
hmm.
Paul's over there like, I can make some money off of this. Hold on, hold on.
Gold, he said.
Oh man, that
Yo, but
that
he
whole
did him and Austin Theory in like I don't know what like Austin Theory thought he was about to do.
yeah, I don't know either. Ever since that boy got vaccine, he thinks he's bigger than what he actually is, and he's like, oh, I can come out there and do something. Like, bro, if you don't go sit down somewhere,
Overton was like insect.
just go over there. We see Logan not gonna jump in. He's still hurt. He said Logan looked at it and said, even if he wasn't hurt, if I'm in a mile Logan Paul, I'm sitting here like, nah, I ain't doing that. I'm not fighting that.
It
I'm
was like
good.
Overton was like Thanos and Braun Breaker and Braun Breaker was the Hulk. And Austin Theory was so
Logan, even if he wasn't hurt, he was gonna make a business decision and not get in there and try to fight him. He's like, no, I'm good. I am chilling.
it was like pop, pop, pop. He was like, "Oh, you scared?" Braun Breaker was like, "I think I am."
I am. I'm terrified.
But yeah, I
It-
mean, if anybody could see him, I would be so surprised if they didn't have Paul Heyman become the next Wiseman for Old Family. Like that's definitely what they're building up to. I mean, and we really want to. I know WWE is like building a lot of factions, so
mhm.
we really want to mix things up. I kind of see them giving the vision to Oba, but I like Oba as a solo, a soloist, but it ain't been really working for Raw,
No,
especially since they're not
the whole
converging on the point where him and Roman. So
yeah.
a faction will be good,
just to spice it up for him
Just
and
to
be
spice
like,
it up.
okay, hey,
Yeah,
this is it for you right here. Speaking of
yeah.
things that got a little spicy though, we had Big Cass versus Javon Evans.
Devon Adams was like, I'm whooping your ass. Yo, Devon Evans turned the script off. I'm about to whoop your ass. Devon Evans was upset. He didn't care about a count out. He didn't care about none of that. He tired this big mofo minding
Just
his business. That's all he's doing.
he said, "Listen, you keep attacking me every week. All right, I'm tired of this. We gonna see you out there." And then of course you had the Judgment Day of Dominic Mysterio and JD McDonough come out and attack Javon Evans, which I'm like,
Yeah, I'm not really understanding the point. I guess they need something to do.
they need
But
something to do. Also, is this
they
like
missed
your
Finn
way of
Balor.
saying
They need a
they
replacement.
got yeah? So you gonna have Big Cass come and be your replacement. That's why he came back to just jump into Judgment Day, so we can have it be more people, even though we all tired of that. Like that part of it just didn't make any sense to me. I'm sitting there like, what y'all out
Yeah.
here for?
I will say this. I do like the fact that they're giving Devon Evans some proper screen time with this
Hmm.
feud and start treating him like he a commercial break match
Yep.
because he's a great another person who's a great in ring talent. And don't get me wrong, I love Trick Williams. I
Hmm.
love Trick Williams. I'm fully sold on that train. But Devon Evans is a better in ring wrestler than Trick Williams. And I
I
feel like the burn and the trick doesn't work as well as the big cast and Devon.
yes,
So
100%.
yeah,
That I can definitely agree with that. And like you said, I am liking that they're giving Javon more time, especially not just making him like, all right, we're gonna go to commercial break real quick and then come back and your
and
match is
both
gonna be
of them had
done.
to be hurt from one.
Like, let that boy shine. He said he's bouncy for a reason. People love him, so let him have his shine. Let him have his moment
Yeah,
with that big cast.
he be hitting the
But
fuck out the cutter, man. That should be on point almost every time. Like
every time I see him get close to that top rope, I'm like, ooh, somebody about to get this cutter real quick. It's beautiful. But you did bring this up a little bit earlier when we were talking about Ray Phoenix and Dragon Lee. But we had Penta. I'm gonna let you say the other guy's name because I know I'm
the
gonna butcher
Parker.
that one. La Praca. That that's Mexican as hell. I'm gonna hold you. That's
Yeah,
a
and the song
crazy.
came out just now.
Hey, a little bit, yeah. That. Woo, that's a name right there. But like we, like we said before, somebody go check on him, make sure he's still alive.
Yo, I really, as much as it's a great move, but it really needs to be banned, bro, because I just knew he broke that dude's neck. Like I just knew it. Like he just the way he just kind of just laid out in the ring, like it was just no response. And then you turn around and he was gone. Like normally they'd be in the ring behind them.
Yeah,
They rolled
they
his
had
ass.
to they had to roll him out, put him on a shovel real quick, throw him in a wheelbarrow, and like take him out of there. Because I don't think he's still alive. Like somebody go do a wellness check on him, and make sure he good.
God
Because
damn.
he ate that Mexican destroyer, and I was like, yeah, that brother's not getting up. You can count to 20. He's done.
I was like, well, that's the one to match. But the
Well,
Dragon League and Ray Phoenix match was a little bit more evenly balanced. Now
yes,
they
it
put
was. It was this match
they put on
for this one.
themselves.
It just was kind of like, let's go out there and let Penta be dominant in a match, which to me it's okay, but it doesn't work in that well for Penta. I like Penta better when he's in those very even matches where it's like it could go either way for him because that's when he shines the most versus him just being like, okay, yeah, he's gonna be the dominant one tonight and everything like that. I'm like, it just to me it was like it was a good match, but it could have been better.
Right. I agree.
100% could have been better.
I agree.
And then it gets us to our main event.
Mm-mm-mm.
But we talked about before when the Usos issued that challenge to LA Knight and Solo Sikoa. Now, in that match itself, really good match. I liked everything that was going through about it. But that ending,
Man, the Usos are this close to winning.
mm, they was out there
But
grasping at the straws. And then Royce Keith and the OTM said, "Did I just catch you having fun?" And they didn't just beat up the Usos; they laid everybody out.
they beat the brakes off them. They beat them like they all stole something. Like
Like
it
they
was,
owed them money.
yeah, like
That
it was even funny. They bought the gangster the Raw. They came with the black bandanas on. I said, "Oh, the nation of domination is here. I am
listen,
ready."
they was they got dressed like they about to go do a home invasion after.
Like, hey, don't drop the soap around them, because
Please
goddamn.
don't. They will beat you down. In your opinion, who you think got the worst out of everybody in that match? Who got the worst? I feel like Jake. You say Jimmy. I feel like Jake got it the
It's
worst.
always Jimmy. Jimmy always getting the worst. You're right. It's between Jimmy and Jay, because I know I would say this. Jimmy gets the worst, but Jay sells it better. That's what.
Listen, when they had, I think it was Jay. They had him by his arms, both arms like this. They just looked at him.
Oh, I gotta go back in there. Well, that's me. You probably wonder how, what?
It was like watching like an older brother fight his little brother. They say, "Don't try these moves at home." That's what they did to Jay. I seen bro over there kicking like he was fighting for his life. I'm like, "You're not going nowhere. They too strong."
They too strong. They too strong.
Like
They
they
too
beat. They hit Solo with the steel steps. They had LA Knight just laid out to a
they
point. LA was just.
really, really hit LA Night with them still steps.
I think LA might have a concussion on that one. You see the way
Yeah,
he was just
yeah.
laying there. He
That
was
was a
just.
real hit. Solo blocked it, but LA did not. They ain't give enough time. Solo was able to go like, ugh. But LA was like, he turned around, was like, boom,
Ow.
step to your face.
If I'm in the mod of LA, if I'm in the mod of LA Knight, he probably sitting there like, I don't even do nothing to y'all. That was the Usos, and they're like, I'm not a part of this Samoan bloodline. I'm not with these Ula Fala maniacs. Like, what you attacking me for?
Oh yeah, so well I see that, so I think I posted it earlier, but I responded to somebody who asked that question, like,
Hmm.
why did they beat up everybody? I mean, obviously for the wow factor, that's what
Yeah,
you do,
100%.
But if, like, you recall, basically Royce Keys feels some type of way
He does.
because they won at SummerSlam, but
Mhm.
they let Jacob dog walk his ass, and nobody came to help him.
No one came to help.
Nobody came out to help at, not a Solo, not a
Not in
LA.
LA. They didn't
LA
send him a
nothing
car.
that day. Like they
Yeah,
just
he
asked how
said
you
I'm
doing.
out. He knew it was coming. They didn't write him a card. They didn't send him flowers. They didn't go check on him. They just
But you got
let.
the audacity to be out here last week helping him,
He
and you
said
think you got
no.
to win this? You
He
think
said
you
no,
got
no. It don't working like that. He said you were part of this now. He looked at LA. It's like, oh, this your boy. You getting it too. Chitty chitty bang bang. You getting it too. And it's like,
Watch. Next week, Jay gonna be yelling at Jacob, man, why you ain't come out and help us, man? You saw, and Jacob gonna be like, well, aren't you the assistant manager now? Then you tell me to
aren't
stay back.
aren't you the captains? Didn't he make you captains? Isn't that what y'all supposed to be doing? Like, why am I gonna come out and help y'all?
I'll
He's
just
been
fall
telling
in
them. He's been
order.
telling them for weeks. He goes, if Roman don't tell me to do it, I'm not going to do it. This is not my fight. Even though he
Man,
started all this.
all I'm saying, if this don't lead to Jacob for sure leaving the bloodline, they need to
I don't
make
know what
Jacob
will.
team captain so he can finally be the gangster he want to be. That's all I'm saying.
literally.
'Cause this is about to
Because
go crazy. Like they really got to do it. Like I mean, I know WWE and Triple H, they walk a thin line when it comes to stereotype. But if you gonna give me a bunch of big ass black men in this
big
house,
brawling men out there just beating
let
people
them
up.
go all out. Yeah, let them fuck everybody up. You get a fuck up. You get an ass somebody. I want to see them. They should just be knocking shit off for any reason. Like, like coming out and flipping chairs and cussing fans out. Like, I want that. Like, bring me Attitude Era from Factions back.
That we've been asking for attitude era for so long, and that was attitude era right there. That
Yeah,
was listen. I wouldn't be surprised if they about to come out every week. Soon as someone's about to cut a promo and everything, they just sit in the crowd looking at them like, if you say something about us, we gonna come down there, we gonna beat your ass. Even then, they gonna probably just pop out of nowhere backstage. You gonna be standing there. Don't be by yourself no more. You getting
yeah.
jumped.
Like, I want to see them in the back eating sunflower seeds in the corner. Like, mm-hmm. You about to
Maybe
get
one of
that
them over there.
next night.
Maybe they over there shooting dice in the corner somewhere. Like, listen, just remember, we still here.
Like, give me all the stereotypes of this one. I'm okay with it. I'm telling y'all
I'm
right now.
fine with this one. We
I'm
cool
fine.
with this one. Give us
If
some
that
because
means belt the ass every week, then give it to me. Like, because man, and then shout out to Royce Keys, man. And I know we don't like giving Hunter always, his flowers, but I'm
mm,
glad they was able to find something to do with Royce Keys, like,
yeah,
and not just kind of let him dwindle into the no match of this. Like, this he
because
really needed pop. He really
yeah,
needed
he
it.
did because he did get his ass whooped. I ain't gonna lie. He was
Um,
bleeding out the mouth like to a point where I'm like, damn, Jacob knock
ain't
his teeth
nobody
out.
getting like that like that by one singular person. They going and watch. They gonna try to jump Jacob, but they ain't gonna be as successful.
No, they not. He gonna stand his ground. He might not win the
Choking
fight, but he
everybody
gonna stand his
out.
ground. That
I
that
mean,
Italian
Jacob
death grip.
choking everybody out. That never is a one hitting winner.
And the problem
Like,
is he can use both hands with that, so he gonna have two of them right here, just
I ain't
just
never seen
choking
a
them out.
so powerful in my life in wrestling. Like, imagine being a wrestler, your finisher is to choke it out.
Like you don't do nothing else but just go out there and choke people out. I mean, for Jacob though, it works so well because he is that Samoan werewolf. He is all gas, no brakes, and that move is all gas, no brakes. So it makes sense.
I honestly think, does Wayne Brady have to choke a bitch?
Oh my god, that is does Wayne Brady have
Oh,
to choke him? Oh,
Lord. Say thank you. Say thank you today, bitch. Thank you, Dad.
thank you, Dave. You're wrong.
That's one of my favorite episodes of Chappelle's
Oh, shout out to Chappelle Show, man. That shit was.
Chappelle Show.
Wayne Brady got to choke a bitch. Does Jacob Fatu got to choke a bunch of niggas out for them to realize that he mean business?
That's what's going to happen. They're
Because
going to be like,
that's what's
oh,
gonna happen.
sorry, Jacob. Sorry.
My bad. Who we was familiar with your gangster, but we didn't realize you was that gangster. I mean, we was complaining about it before, but bro did come out with his bandana. He was telling people like he is a gangster. Don't let it fool you now. Just
That's
because
all.
Roman has him on a leash, don't mean he ain't gonna be a gangster. So all I gotta say is, Royce, you better make sure you keep that backup with you too, because if Roman's like, "Hey, I don't like the way you just did my cousins," Jacob, go get him.
They can go get him.
He gonna he gonna be bleeding in the corner again. But hey, that's all I
Y'all
gotta say
want
on
me
that
to
one.
fuck them punk ass.
And he
And
will
he
draw one of us.
never somebody mean those words with all intent. When he says he's gonna dog walk you, he means it.
He's he mean that shit.
He means that. He took it serious. All
Two
right, what else we
AT.
gotta talk about? Oh, the last thing you ain't say, Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes, the Viper, bringing the Raheem coated. They bring it running it back. What you
They
think
run
going
the it's
you probably gonna get a
so
kill?
we honestly Randy might bring it out of him. That'd be it wouldn't surprise me though if Randy was the one to bring out heel Cody because you see the way that Cody was looking at him, he's like, listen, you already gave me one black eye that was like out to here to a point where everybody was concerned about me. You already came out here and started beating me before the bell rang and everything like that. Just started attacking me for no reason. Cody ain't about to keep sitting there and taking it, but at the same time, I think it works better well too with Randy because Randy Orton can bring the heel out of a lot of people. Like
Yeah,
he pisses you off to a point where you're like, you know what, I gotta fight you and you the way that you fight me because me doing this as a good guy is not cutting it. Because Randy has that switch. He keeps saying those voices are talking to him and they're clearer than everything else. And those voices are really clear because you see the way he just slithered himself right in there. Cody was out there trying to do his thing. Randy said,
oh,
man, we
I
ain't
did
about to
not
sit.
know.
He said, we ain't about to sit here and watch you do this for another 5 minutes. No. Like I forgot he was even there was about to even be a match out the way Randy slid into that ring to start beat up on Cody. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, my name finished all about the undisputed championship.
Yeah, all he wants to get it back in blood with Randy, but it worked. Like I said, the only reason it works so well too is because of the history they have with each other. Because before Randy was just punking him, like when he first got into there, Cody was just getting punked by Randy. So now Cody's like, this is not that era anymore where you're gonna sit here and just punk me. I'm gonna show you what I'm about. If I got to go into your territory and go into that deeper waters, I will go into those deep waters with you. But you're not about to sit here like you did with my dad when you smack him in the face and I had to just sit back and take it. I'm not about to do that anymore. So
I
I got
mean,
to give.
I'm gonna say that they really want to turn Cody Hill. They really want to do it. It would make sense for him to lose on Sunday by it being
Yeah.
his home. But I don't see
I
that being written that way.
no,
So
I don't either. Like the part of me that wants it to happen is like, yes, I want to see it happen because it would make it better. Because yeah, the babyface Cody is very still at this point because we already know what's gonna happen. He's gonna do his entrance, which can't sit here and lock his entrances. They do be fire.
maybe
But
fire.
at the same time, we know what we're gonna do. We're gonna sit here, watch him come out here, whoa, with everyone to a point where we're all sitting here like,
The
all right.
American Daydream.
Literally,
Yo,
he
say
went from
you're
the.
the American Daydream.
But he is the way he's putting everybody to sleep with these daydreams. We sitting there like, all right, what's next? So if they want him to really go heel, yes, he needs to lose in his hometown. Is it going to happen though? Probably not because he's at home. We see with a lot of wrestlers, besides Brock Lesnar in Minneapolis, a lot of them when they're in their hometown, they get that win because they're at home. That's what the hometown fans want to see. But I don't. Like still to the still part of me is like I do not want to see Cody win that match. I want it to be Randy so Cody can finally go like, you know what? I tried this the nice way. Now I got to do this the not so nice way. I got to get mean. I got to get aggressive. I got to be hateful out here. And if it will work. But
If they're
is it going
smart, they'll do exactly the reverse they did at what was it, WrestleMania? Yeah, WrestleMania, where after Cody won,
to
then Randy went in to
the
basically continue to beat up Cody. And that's
yeah,
if Cody loses, they should have him go in and beat up Randy Orton. Right, that's what
exactly.
they need to do. Right, just like lose his shit on Randy Orton to the point where he can't be contained, and that's one. And even not in that moment go completely hill, but just that look of like we always compare him to Homelander. Once we
Mhm.
found out when Homelander, unalived that dude, and he had all the blood over his face, like kind of
Yeah.
like that moment where you kind of see like okay the switch is flipped. Like that's what
Kind
we
of like
need to make it a moment.
he
Right.
he needs to kind of do him the way The Rock did Cody, where he was just coming out every week just beating his
Oh
had him out in the rain talking about so they're like, and cut. No, we ain't cutting. Just keeps hitting him. Cody was sitting there like, bro, we done. What is this?
yeah. They said cut, Dwayne. They said cut.
That wasn't the Wayne anymore. That was The Rock coming out saying, "No, you cut. I'm gonna beat your legs." Like the camera guy sitting back there, like, "Do I stop rolling? Like, what are we doing out here? Okay, we just gonna keep it going, I
Okay, got
guess."
like
They're like, "We need him to stop. He is just whipping this boy." But no, Cody definitely. If you want him to fully go heel, you want that to happen. He needs to just basically hit that switch at the end of the match where it's like, instead of going there trying to shake Randy's hand and having tears come out, you just see him go and just start attacking Randy, start beating him around, throw him into stuff, slam him onto a table if you got to. Do what you got to do to make it like, oh, Cody has finally snapped. He's not the same Cody anymore where it was like before he would have just let it slide. No, he has snapped. He is finally saying, you know what? You want me to be bad? I'll be bad because being good is not working for me anymore. I'm not going after the title anymore. I can't not doing that. So let me be what I should have been a long time ago and flip that switch. It would work, but is WWE going to do that? Most likely not. It's going to be really sad, but we already know how it's going to go. But hopefully, if they're smart and they do it the right way, we see Cody finally snap and become Homelander Cody.
and the cherry on top is they take the camera and look back and Randy Orton is smiling bloody in the ring. That would be the far the best. That would be the match. That's all they need to do. Exactly that. Literally, like he like because that means Randy Orton really did win because that's what he
Yeah.
wanted. Like that would be like that would be perfect. But let's just watch Cody Rhodes win this match.
Mhm. Well, let's hope for
Hopefully
that.
wrong. Hopefully wrong.
Yes, prove us wrong. Please prove us wrong. But I think that's getting to that time here and everything like that. Again, we appreciate everybody watching. This is Zone 18 podcast. As always, it's your boy Ahmad. You got Rays. Make sure you check out her channel. Make sure you check out the Level podcast. Those guys are great. Always good content, especially if you're not just into wrestling, but if you like the anime, if you like the movies, you like the superheroes and everything like that, they got something for everything. So make sure you check them out. And as of course, we will always be here. We appreciate it. Make sure you like and subscribe. It helps us out. Makes everyone see us. We get on the channels more. We get popping out here. And as always, we appreciate y'all. This is y'all warning shot. Bye.
Pew pew.